Hey, what is up guys, I'm the PandaSirPanda, and welcome to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck review. Now this deck is my own deck, which I have played with, and it is not like the rest. Some people say it's different, it's weird, and it shouldn't be made because it's a little overpowered. I call this my potential one-turn kill deck, for a nickname. Why? Because if you get the right hand, you can easily start off with a one-turn kill. I'll start off by showing some of the doubles. I have a few different doubles in this deck. I have 2 Time-Gazing Magicians for a pendulum scale, Performapal Sleight Hand Magician because I have a lot of searching stuff. Mostly my searching stuff is my Performapal second donkey, which I have 2 of, which really works really well with the pendulum scale. Performapal Longhorn Bull really only works with a pendulum scale, or unless you have like a certain trap card that special summons him, which I do. 2 Summoner Monks to either special summon the Longhorn Bull or the Performapal, or to special summon the Performapal second donkey. I have 2 Summoner Monks. 1 Performapal Parrot Trio, because if this is destroyed, you can special summon a Performapal from your deck, except the Pendulum monster, and because of its Pendulum scale, just in case. Dragon Pit Magician, because there's a few different pendulums in this deck that you really don't need, but you can still use effects for. Performapal Bit Bite Turtle, just because if your opponent has like something OP and you don't want them to like do anything, boom, put this on the field, it stops them from attacking unless they do something else with it. 8th Earthy Empowered Dragon, mostly just there for pendulum summoning, but once per turn you can bounce something back to your opponent's hand. If it wasn't once per turn, I would easily do a loop for this thing, just to re-pendulum summon it and use its effect again. 1 Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, I mostly use this either for if I'm desperate for a pendulum scale, or if I have a pendulum of 1 and 8 on the field, and I just boom summon this guy out, and my opponent has like something weak. Or if you saw how I did the setup earlier with the Performapal second donkey and Longhorn Bull, I like half their attack points with stuff I have. I'll show you. I have Dragon Pulse Magician, same reason why I have Dragon Pit. Goblin Brigade for a special summon. 1 Stargazer Magician, I know I should probably have 2. I have 1 Performapal Mancro Carpet. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. Now this is where people say it starts to get weird. Electromagnetic Turtle. Performapal King Bear. I say it gets weird with Electromagnetic Turtle because it's a different strategy. This, I do this a once per turn thing, just like boom, bounce it, or like boom, I distribute it, boom, I bounce it back to the field, boom, I do it again, I just repeatedly do it like once per turn. And this is part of the weirdness. Blacklisted Soldier Envoy at the beginning, because I have a whole bunch of dark stuff, and I have some light stuff I can use too, like Electromagnetic Turtle. Sure, I may only have like a few lights, but if you get the right hand of Summoner Monk, bring like Electromagnetic Turtle to the field, XYZ, and then detach, and boom. If he's in your hand, you got a good card. This mostly for a pendulum scale, or I'm just looking for a 2200 beater. That's all the monsters. Here are all the spell cards, and yes, I also have a few doubles of these too. I have Hand Destruction, 2 of, 2 Swords of Revealing Light, 2 Magical Mallets, just in case you don't get what you need, and you can just shuffle that back in. 2 Pots of Dualities, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. I was thinking of running 3, but I figured I wouldn't. Pot of Riches, just because I can have a lot of stuff either in the graveyard or face up in the side deck. I can do this and get just easy 3-card draw, I think. Yeah, easy 2-card draw. Drag down to the grave, just in case you have something in your hand you don't need, you just mill it. Pendulum Shift for the pendulum scales, in case you don't have what you need. Gold Sarcophagus, just for a simple 2-weight draw. Burn the Mighty just to get my opponent's stuff weaker. Also, as I said, with the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Foolish Barrel, I mostly have this in there if I need like a light or dark type in the graveyard, and just boom. Or I could just do this to easily like pendulum something. Why do I say that? Because boom, I send this to the graveyard. Instead of sending the pendulum monster to the graveyard, it goes to the side deck like it's supposed to, unless you have a max of 15, I think. And then boom, you can just pendulum summon that. Or you can just do the thing I said with the electromagnetic turtle, send him to the graveyard if you already have a dark type in the graveyard, which you should by that time. And just boom, just wait to get Black Luster Soldier, I guess. 3 Mirror Forces. The thing updated, so now you can have all 3 Mirror Forces in your deck. Performapal Pinch Helper, just in case you don't want to take any damage from stuff your opponent has out with the Performapal monster. Or you can special summon a Performapal monster from your deck, and that's when the Longhorn Bull and the second Donkey play in. 2 Soul Ropes, as I said before, to special summon stuff. And this is the last trap card, I forgot about those. Performapal Revival, basically just special summon a Performapal from your graveyard or hand if something is destroyed. And normally it either is or it's just going to be like that. Now, as I said with the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, there's going to be a few cards in here you're going to need. But just for the sake of some people, use one of these. It's once per turn, and it has 3, so you can do this 3 different times. Say your opponent has, and this deck is mostly built around like level 4s and stuff for XYZ summoning. So say you want to XYZ summon again, and you only have like this guy out or something. If your opponent or you actually banishes anything, you can actually like unbanish a monster, either bring it to your hand, throw one of your banished level 4 monsters and special summon it, or during your opponent's turn you can just add it to your hand. So I mean, I guess it's kind of good. And I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, you can do that all you want. Just like this guy, I only know this thing is Musketeer. I have him mostly if my opponent has something out really powerful and I want to get it to defense mode so I can easily destroy it with something with a high attack. Something like a Blue Eyes or something, maybe, and have something out a little bit more powerful. And then I have 2 Dark Rebellion XE Dragons. So the fact is, there's that odd chance you can have the Odd Eyes in your hand, pendulum summon that by chance as well, and say your opponent's monster's attack already half twice, you can attack that monster and your opponent will take double damage. I mean, earlier I dueled someone who had a Synchro deck and they had a monster with 0 attack points. I attacked with Odd Eyes and they took 5,000 because his attack doubled. Well, not its attack doubled, but its damage doubles. And that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Peace out.